We're live.
Okay, cool.
It's not blinking though.
All right, everybody. Hi, I'm Selena. It's Workshop Wednesday here at the IMAS. Let us know in the comments if you can hear us. Again, we are still working using this new mic. So,
No, I think this part's dead.
All right. Never mind. We're going to scratch the mic. That's all right. Okay. All right. So, hi again. I'm Selena. It's Workshop Wednesday here at the IMAS. And if you're new to Workshop Wednesday, this has been a long time series where every month, once a month, every third Wednesday, we learn a new art form. So today we are learning about DADA poetry. I think we had some people come by to pick up kits and they're like, what's DADA poetry or what's DAD poetry? It's actually pronounced DADA. It's a very interesting word. And let me show you an example of what we're making today. So I don't know, let me bring this close up. This is an example of my DADA poetry, and this is what we're making today. If you're reading it, you're probably thinking that doesn't make any sense, and that is the goal, and I'll give you a little bit of history about Dadaism. All right, so again, if you're joining, let us know where you're tuning in from. This is Workshop Wednesday, and Workshop Wednesdays are presented by HEB Helping Here, so thank you, HEB, for making this workshop possible. All right, so if you were able to get a kit, you will have all the supplies you need. If you didn't get a kit, this is still something you can do at home. All of the supplies you need are easily found in the household. So an example of what you need is a piece of paper. I have some colored paper, construction paper, but any colored paper is fine. I have an old magazine. We have a very large collection of Smithsonian magazines here at the museum. And for everybody's kit, they all got a whole magazine. So you can look through some really cool history of Smithsonian and things they've written about. And there's some really cool images in there as well. So you will have gotten a magazine. Any magazine is fine. Lastly, you will need scissors. We're going to do quite a bit of cutting. And some markers or crayons, colored pencils, anything that you have around the house to make markings or draw. You don't need them, but it's so cool. It adds to your artwork. All right, so in the kit, again, these are all the items you have. Yeah, I basically just pointed it out.
A glue stick?
Yes, there we go, glue stick, another thing you will need. We recommend glue stick just because the texture of the newspaper is very thin, and if you use liquid glue, it could create some wrinkles, which is fine, it still works. But you bear with us. It's very interesting weather today.
Yeah.
And
Okay, I think we're good.
All right. Again, let us know if you can hear me all right.
Oh, yeah, people are saying hi.
Cool. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited. Let us know if this is your first Workshop Wednesday or if you've done past Workshop Wednesdays before. If you're new, welcome. And all right, so let's go ahead and get started. As I start this activity, I'll give you some information about Dadaism and the art movement. So this could take some time, so I recommend if you want to go ahead and start right now, start flipping through your magazine, and you want to look for pages that have large text, because we're going to be using a lot of words, a lot of text, maybe like headlines, something like this on the top of your page, and we're just looking for words. I personally liked to look for words that I found were I really love the English language, especially large words. So I like to look for words that I found intriguing. And then every once in a while, I'll look for words that we commonly use every day, like the, it, and, a. So that's what we'll be doing. So I would recommend going through your book. If you find some text and words you like, all you have to do is gently rip it off. I'll rip it this way. And you can hold down one end and gently pull at the paper so it rips along the spine. And you can save these words and set them aside. Like here, I like the word earth, or ends, go, for, your. These are common words, and this will help put our poem together. So as you do that, I'll go ahead and explain why we're picking these words. So Dadaism is an art movement that started in the 1915s, started in Europe, but it made its way all the way even to New York here in America. And Dadaism is where we get that word Dada from. It was known for either Dadaism or DADA Art. And Dada, the word Dada, it's a funny word, right? And a lot of people don't know where it originated from. But some people associate it with like babies' words, Dada, like their first words. And that's about as far as that goes with the origin of the name. But ooh, look at these. This is some really big text. So real quick, if you're looking for text in your magazine, larger words is going to take up a lot more space, and smaller words will leave more space for drawing if you want to do some drawing. So different size doesn't matter. Again, you can look at my example. There's all different size text, different colors, and yeah, we'll put it all together and we'll get a nice surprise of a poetry. All right, so I'm just gonna keep going through here, and you can pull some pages along with me. And oh, drop some pictures in the comments. If you don't know, by the way, we are doing a giveaway again this month through HEB, helping with this activity. We are doing a giveaway for this month. It is a grill. It is so cool. I'm so excited. It's a brand new grill, and you also get some supplies to go with it too. I know it doesn't feel like summer right now with this weather, but hopefully once the sun clears up, we can enjoy some barbecue at home. So yeah, if you did register, you're automatically entered into the giveaway. And just drop some comments down below for extra entries. No, just the
We're pulling it live.
We're doing it live. Oh yeah, that's right. We're doing this workshop giveaway live. So if you're joining us,
Stay till the end.
let me know if you're excited. Oh, here's some good text. I think I took some from that earlier. But oh yeah, so you don't have to tear the whole paper if you don't want to, but you can take your scissors, go for the text that you like. And I like to make a little pile of kind of like collections of words. I actually already have, like I said, this can take a while, so I already have a collection of words that I found that I liked. I spent some time on this earlier to prepare myself, because yeah, I can take some time with this. I love, again, the English language. Like this one has the word flowers in it. Ooh, there's a really interesting word I don't know how to pronounce. Burgund. I don't know what that is, but I
Burgund.
Burgund?
They originated from.
Oh, originated from. That's a great word. See, like doing this activity can even teach you new things. So different types of text. There's white ink on black background. So that's my little collection here. I'll go through that a little bit later. Again, this can take some time depending on.
So how many words should they cut out?
Oh, so it's totally up to you. You can create a really short poem of even 7 words, 5 or 7 words, or you can make a very lengthy poem. Again, the size of your words will matter on how much space you have on your paper. I want to say on this one I have about maybe 20, roughly 24 words, about 24, but not exactly, but I just kind of picked a good amount of words, randomly grabbed, and I would start to paste them down one by one to create a surprising poem. And that's the thing about DADA art, is that DADA art, it kind of went against the traditions of traditional art. Through history, art has always been about following certain guidelines to be considered as art, and like special realistic portraits or landscapes. You see a lot of that in the history of art, and this art movement, Dadaism, kind of went against that tradition, and it's kind of like to break that. I don't know how to explain it other than you look at art, some people might say, oh, that's not art. Art is more detailed, or art is more colorful, or more about a subject. But anything can be art. If you drew a special random picture, that can still be considered art, and that was what the movement was about. And just breaking that tradition and The reason why it actually was brought up was in the 1915s, we in America and others around the world were going through World War I. And when there's war, it can cause a lot of feelings, right? There's a lot of heaviness that can come with it, and even celebration for some. So this brings up a lot of feelings, and that is a great outlet by creating poetry. Poetry, you take your words and you find a way to express yourself. So Dadaism didn't just start with poetry. It started off with even collages, paintings that didn't make sense. People even see Dadaism as a type of art that paved the way for surrealism. And surrealism is types of paintings or images created that don't really make sense, that they're not realistic, but it is still expression. And ooh, there's some cool pictures. So in your poetry or in your art, you don't just have to include words. You can also include images that don't even have to go with the words in your poem. So for example, I just cut some little pictures of some little friends and I included them all around my poem. But again, you can use images to continue the idea of your collage. And again, collaging is where we cut images and we paste them down. Or you can do some drawing around them. So if you see some pictures, you can always set those pages aside and cut them out and add them to your poem. Like, I found these flowers, and this might be a little challenging to cut, but I think I might take that challenge and maybe add a flower. Maybe like this single one, not add it to my image. So I found that earlier, I'll put that aside. All right. So now that you know some history of Dadaism, again, it was a type of movement that was anti-art, is what people would call it. And these people celebrated all things odd, things that didn't make sense or were absurd or weird. And that's what we're creating, a poem that reflects all of that. So I think I found a good amount of words. So for you, just take your time finding what you like. Again, the best way to go is to find a big block of words, cut them individually, and then add them to a pile. And I have already started a pile here. And, well, it's kind of hard to show you, but this is my pile of words, beautifully arranged here, all different colors. We got some big words like friendship or welcome or unexpected. And I like these kinds of words. They are descriptive. And then we have some standard words that we use every day, like of, who, definitely a word we use often, the, and of course a. So when you combine these big descriptive words and common words we use every day, and you jumble them up and grab them randomly, this will help create a more flowing poem. But again, it doesn't have to. Again, this is at random. It's chaos. We're making something that doesn't make sense. We're going against the traditions. So these are some words I have, and I'm going to cut a couple more because I feel like I have a lot of common words and I want more descriptive words, something that makes my mind move and think of something when I read it. So, ooh, enthusiastic. That's descriptive. So maybe if, I don't want to cut all the words in half. I want full words that I can use. So I'm going to savor each word. I'm going to be gentle as I cut through. When I was little, I remember the word enthusiastic, and I was like, well, that's such a big word. So there we go. You just want to cut it out cleanly, as nice as you can. It's okay if you tear it. And I'm going to put that to my collection. What else do we have? All around. That's interesting. It's not very descriptive. It's more like setting a scene. You say happiness all around. You imagine it everywhere. So yeah, I guess it's descriptive. I mean, it still is, but it adds to the other words that are going to be around it. Best. Best is a great word. We always want the best. So let's cut that one out, add it in there. Even funny words that maybe aren't so poetic seem, like they don't seem poetic, but they are things like this word driver. It's just driver. It's not a very fancy word, but it is still a word. And maybe it'll add something interesting to our poem. Let's see. Taste. Interesting. That's more of like an action rather than something descriptive. So there's all types of words. There's nouns, there's adjectives, but there's nothing wrong with having too much of one. Again, when we add them together, it's not going to make sense. So let us know in the comments where you're tuning in from. Let us know if this is your first Workshop Wednesday. If you are in the process of making your poem right now, drop a picture. I'd love to see what you're working on. Comment. Comment down below. That's so funny. I love when the universe does that. You say a word and you're reading it, or you hear a word and you're reading it at the same time. I love when that happens.
Awesome.
All right, so I think I have a good amount. I'm going to close this. I'm going to make some space on my... Thank you. So these are also some examples of pages that I just tore out. Oh, something I will recommend is as you're going through your magazine, before you start cutting, always look on the other side to make sure that there's not some bigger words or nicer words that you would like. Of course, when you cut it, you can't use the other side. So always check the back. And if you have to make a decision on what you like better, I hope you are satisfied with the one you choose. So I'm going to cut out these. I have a lot of black text on white background, and this is opposite. So I like the word life. Life is a very strong word. It's just something that describes all things on earth. What else? Also something that's very special. Our lives are very special. Have. I'll take that word. So I also want to know, if you don't mind commenting down below, is this the first time you've ever heard about Dadaism or DADA Art? Or have you heard about it before? I'd like to know, because it is a type of art that isn't commonly talked about, because it was a movement that only lasted for a decade, which is a very short time. It's only 10 years. But like I said, it was a movement that, although it didn't last for a long time, it definitely paved the way for, like I said, surrealism. And even as we get to the 20th century, like within the past few decades, we also saw a lot of pop art. We saw, what else? Just odd art in general. And it kind of made that comfort zone of experimentation. You know, not everybody wants to do a landscape or a portrait. We want to do something a little bit more fun and mysterious. I found the word mystery, and it helped me come up with that one. All right, so if you are just joining us right now, we are doing DADA Art for Workshop Wednesday, and we are creating a poem that, if you look at it, it doesn't make any sense, but that is the goal, is to create a piece of art that is absurd and nonsensical. Yeah, I really love that word. All right, so I think I got a good amount of words. Let's see. Maybe I'll just pick one more. Ooh, prodigies. That's an interesting word. It's very big and descriptive. I like big words. Words that you don't use every day. It might make your poem a little bit more exciting. Okay, miraculously. So when you're doing your poem, again, cut as many words as you like. You want to use a lot of words, you would have to cut a lot of words. And if you just want a short poem, like I said, they can be 5 to 7 words. And as I do this, I'll show you an example. Before I paste anything down, we'll play with the words around a little bit, and we will find something we like best, or I'll find something that I like best. Unless you want to give me your input, I'd love your input in the comments down below. What are your favorite words that I've pointed out so far? My favorite one so far is, I think I might go with unexpected. Unexpected things I find fun. Not always, but they're
kind of like all around.
It's just surprising. Yeah. Oh yeah, all around. All around is a great word. Okay, I've got a lot of words here. If I had to guess, I probably have about 30, between 20 and 30 words. And I have some, again, that are big words, descriptive words, and everyday words. And I don't want to grab and pick. I'm just going to, actually, you know what? You can. You don't have to follow specific rules, but I like the word unexpected. So I'll just put that aside. I want that one. And now I'm just going to jumble up all my words. And without peeking, we're going to make some nonsense art. And I'm just going to grab my first word. And we got save. Oh, we also got that one. Save on. We'll put that.
Or flip it over and it says no.
Oh, that's fancy. Save no. Let's do that. Interesting. So I'm going to make a first poem. I won't paste anything right away, but we're randomly picking our words and putting it into our poem next. Save no best. Save no best what? Save no best miraculously. Now, this can be a short poem in itself or a small sentence, but it is poetic. It's got a playful way with words. It's expressive. It's got description. Best is a really strong word, although it's short. And it's almost like mysterious in itself. What does it mean? But again, it doesn't have to have meaning. It's more at random. We're creating random art. We can even mix it around. No miraculously save best. We can add unexpected. No unexpected miraculously save best. Or on. And then we can even drop some words in and just let them fall on the paper. And I'm not even going to really go about it too well. I'm just going to put them in a line and see what I get. On unexpected driver. About miraculously whirled over save general. Best turn. Welcome have. It doesn't make sense, but we are playing with words. We're being descriptive. And again, you might even be thinking, and that's totally okay, this makes no sense. This kind of hurts my soul. It's not a real sentence. It's not a real poem. And that's the point of this artwork. Dadaism. It's going against traditions, and not just traditions in general, but the ways that we know things. Like we speak in full sentences that are clear, and we're going against that. We're making chaos. So let's wipe it, and let's start again. I'm going to jumble up my words. We might get the same thing, same words, but let's see. You can even use a bowl if you have a bowl around the home, and you can put your words in there, or a bag, a little brown bag. Mysteries, welcome. Have we best taste? Ooh. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, and I like that ends with a period. It's almost like it's starting a new sentence. The more about prodigies. Here's tonight, period. Nice. I like when it does that. Oh, look, there you go, Claudia, all around.
Yay.
And when you're putting these words down, by the way, they don't have to be straight. They can be a little crooked. Have some fun with it. It's supposed to be chaos.
Make a shape.
Ooh, make a shape. Ooh, I'll do that next. Kind of like this one. Ooh, okay. Shadow. Here's tonight all around shadow. Life. Period. And let's just put a few more. Oh, this looks like it came from the same area. Save an A. We don't speak like that, but let's go with it. Save an A miraculously.
Oh, I love it.
I love it too. Don't forget to save your A's, guys. So this is an example of Dada poetry. Again, it doesn't make sense. It might hurt your soul a little bit. That's okay. That is the point. We are supposed to practice a method of art that is chaotic. And let's fix this word a little bit. Make it stand out a little bit more. There you go. So I kind of like this one.
Yeah.
I really like this one, right? Let's do it. But I'll put it aside. And Claudia mentioned you can do shapes. And I'll just do it here on my my table. Let's do a simple circle. If this is your paper, you can just lay them out like so. I've seen people do spirals. And you can start this and end it however you like. I notice none of these have periods, but you can also, on your paper, write your periods. You can add commas to kind of like play with the flow. And again, this is poetry. Poetry has a flow and kind of like a
rhythm.
Rhythm. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. And so we can start at driver, general, unexpected, comment, turn enthusiast, take nose, friendship. Or you can start at take nose, friendship, and continue. Or I've seen people even do spirals, which is probably one of my favorites. I should have done a spiral, but that's all right. You can even do something like this, is a as one to help continue your sentence. Is a just world. I like how that ends. So again, different shapes. This is a cool one. I like this one. But let's go ahead and set that aside. But this isn't, again, an example. You can do a swirl, a circle, square, or you can go all around the paper almost like a swirl, but with edges or corners.
It's called the meander.
A meander? Oh, nice. Okay, I thought that was just like meander, like, is it meander when you like kind of roam around?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. That's a great word for that. Kind of reminds me of a maze. And in a maze, you do something like meandering. All right, so.
I could be wrong.
All right, so now that I have my words set, I'm going to go ahead and paste them down one by one. I think I like just keeping it simple and straight, but again, you can tilt words. I think in my example, I have like the word any tipped over. Just honestly, so it could just fit, but it adds some fun to it. So I'm going to take my glue stick, and everybody should have gotten a glue stick if you got a kit. And again, if you are doing this activity and you didn't get a kit, I would recommend glue stick rather than liquid glue, just because the liquid will wave your paper. It'll soak up a lot of that moisture. And I hope y'all are doing okay today, by the way, with all this weather.
Yes.
We hope you're safe. Stay home if you need to. I hope you enjoy thunder. I do. I love the sound of thunder.
If you have dogs, I'm sorry.
Oh, I know. I hope your dogs are okay. Or maybe even cats. I don't know if anyone's got cats out there. I haven't had a cat since I was super young, and I always wondered, like, how do cats act when it gets thundery outside if they're like bouncing around the house or they just kind of like whatever. I feel like they would have that.
So what are we doing next month?
Okay, so next month, yes, so we do this monthly, and next month we are doing Cubist self-portraits, Cubism self-portraits. And if you're not familiar with Cubism, think Picasso. And we'll be learning how to go about getting yourself ready to do a portrait, either of yourself or maybe of your family and friends, or just a portrait in general, and creating a character. And then after that, we're doing perspective drawing. And if you don't know about perspective drawing, you might think of like buildings and maybe, when you look at, I like to think of looking down a hall. I think of perspective. But we're going to play a little bit more with that idea and create some fun work of art. And we will be doing giveaways for those as well. So again, if this is your first Workshop Wednesday, or maybe you didn't even know about the giveaway, we do a giveaway every month along with Workshop Wednesdays, because it is, what's the word? Presented by HEB Helping Here. And with their help, we thought we'd do a little something special by doing a giveaway for our participants. We love when you guys participate with us. We love educating you guys, even if it's something simple like this chaos art, giving you a little bit of history about real art history along with it, and still doing something fun and creative. And I really like my first poem that I made today, and I think I might keep it for myself. I've never made a DADA poem before.
Could frame it.
Yeah. I know we did the last Workshop Wednesday, not the last Workshop Wednesday, but a Workshop Wednesday we did a while back was the art inspired by women artists, and I did a type of landscape, a traditional form of artwork. And I loved how it came out. I was so excited. All right, so everything's taped down. Everything's glued down. And I have my nonsense poem. And now here I can decide, what do I want to add to it? We have this blank colored sheet in the background, but we can have images as well. Like I said, I have found this page that has a flower. And actually, I like them both, but I'm not gonna cut too exact. But this is something you can do. You can look around your magazine and just find images that you think, again, they don't have to go with your poem, but something that you like. And you can add this to your page.
We have the Garza family saying that they've been doing these workshops for several months now, and they love it. I think I recognize the name.
How cool!
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for participating monthly.
I see other names that I recognize, like Diana Medina family.
Oh, hello.
Let's see.
Welcome back.
We have Danya on, Jason Jaffa, and Marissa Carrizales. I believe she won one of the giveaways.
Oh, that's so cool.
If I'm not corrected. Or if I'm not mistaken.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Oh, and she says their favorite so far were the mask.
Oh, yeah. That was a lot of fun and a lot of work. Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm so happy that we have people who continuously support us every month and actually enjoy the activities. And we really hope you're learning something along with it. Again, all the activities that we do are mostly with materials that you can find around the home, but it's a great way to learn about real art styles and just trying things new, and maybe discovering a type of art that you either never knew about or have never tried before. So One of the things we also got in our kits, again, was a set of markers. And sometimes we can't always find images we want. So this is a great time to exercise our wrists and do some drawing. Exercise our minds as well. So,
and if you don't have these supplies at home, you can actually find most of them at your local HEB Plus. They sell a lot of great art supplies.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love HEB Plus. I can probably spend a really long time there. Sometimes we'll get ready for these workshops and we'll have to, get the supplies, and sometimes I get a little caught off guard with all the fun stuff they have. So I'm just adding to my background, just making some swirls. Like, I noticed my poem says shadows. And you know what? It says all around. And maybe like these swirls can help express that all around movement. Add a couple of swirls here. You can even add a frame like the one I made earlier. I just, do some bumpy bumps.
Scalloped edges.
Scalloped edges. And just to create a nice little frame. And here's the part is where you can add whatever you like. Add a few more swirls. I'm doing this upside down, by the way. Hope it looks good.
Oh, it does.
Awesome. All right, so we got some more colors here. I'm just gonna help create a little bit of a border. I do like the frame look.
Sorry, I'm
All right, so let's see. Mysteries. When I think of mysteries, I think like, if it's a mystery, think about something. So maybe we can put question marks. Yeah, I'm doing it right. I'm doing it upside down. Let's see. Prodigy is a big word. And gosh, well, what would you say the exact definition of prodigy is?
Something extremely rare and unique. And I don't know, someone who does something exceptionally well.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that.
Prodigy, I just made it stand out a little bit more. I think I'm about done here.
Yeah.
Maybe let's just add a little bit more fun. I'm just gonna add some dots. And again, you can keep decorating the background as much as you want. And we're going to announce soon the giveaway winner for the grill. I am so excited. Again, drop a comment down below. We want to see what you made. It's a very quick activity to do, unless you want to keep cutting more words. But this is what I came up with. And again, it reads, mysteries welcome have we best taste. The more about prodigies, here's tonight. All around shadows, life, save an A miraculously. And that's my DADA poem. Cool! All right, so again, drop a comment down below. You should have gotten 2 papers, so you can maybe play with a second one, make a different style, or you can even cut around your poem and paste it onto the second paper to make a frame. All right, you ready? Okay. Am I pulling?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So the winner for this month's Workshop Wednesday giveaway items, which is the grill and all the fun stuff that comes with it, is I got 2.
Oh no.
Oh, one fell.
Okay.
It's the one.
Okay.
It's the one. I can feel it in my bones. Erica Mendez, you are the winner of this month's Workshop Wednesday giveaway. Congratulations! And drop a picture when you barbecue because we want to see what you made.
Awesome.
All right,
congratulations.
cool.
I think I recognized the name before. She's done some other workshops.
Awesome. Okay, cool. I'm so excited. Congratulations again. And thank you everyone who participated. Make sure to tune in to next month's Workshop Wednesday. We have a few more coming. Stay tuned.
Someone put their poem for us. Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited. Go.
C. Dave Smith. One astronaut of structure cut up, a cookie on it alone.
Oh my gosh, those are such good. That's good. I like, and it's so funny because these are Smithsonian magazines, so you're gonna get a lot of fun words. Astronaut and cookie, some really good words. Great job. I'm excited for you. All right, continue to drop those comments. We will continue to look at it throughout the day and maybe even give some inspiration for others to see and get an idea of what to make. But again, it's nonsensical. It doesn't have to make sense, but it is a type of art. And again, this is Dadaism, Workshop Wednesday, and we hope to see you next month, and we'll see you then.